While the rest of the UK is currently adjusting their desk fans and hunting for the last cup of iced coffee, working through a heat wave in a stuffy office or a brick building that feels like an oven is a proper struggle. We spend a lot of time making sure the team is comfortable, but the deadlines don't disappear, which means we need our technology to keep performing even when the room starts to swelter. This diagram shows a computer pulling cool air in through its vents, passing it over hot internal parts, and blowing the heated exhaust out the back. Computers don't sweat. They rely on these basic laws of physics to stay alive. But when the room air is pushing past 30 degrees Celsius, your computer has to work twice as hard to move that heat away from its internal brain. You'll usually hear the trouble before you see it. Your fans will suddenly roar at top speed, sounding like a mini plane preparing for takeoff as the machine tries to dump heat at any cost. If that doesn't work, things get sluggish. To generate less heat, the computer will intentionally slow itself down, making simple documents or web pages feel like they're moving through wet cement. Eventually, the machine hits its limit. To prevent its parts from melting, it will instantly cut its own power, resulting in a sudden black screen. Because this happens instantly, there's no normal shutdown process. You lose your open work and your progress on the spreadsheets you've been building all morning. Preventing these crashes doesn't require a degree in computer science. It often just requires a few small changes to how your desk is laid out. This diagram shows a cross-section of a laptop sitting flat on a desk. Laptops pull air from the bottom, so when they sit flush against wood, or worse, on a blanket or your lap, that surface acts as insulation, trapping the heat and suffocating the vents. You can fix this by propping up the backseat of the laptop by just half an inch. Using a couple of plastic bottle caps or large coins breaks that vacuum and allows fresh air to flow underneath the system. We often just slam the laptop lid shut at lunch, but sleep mode keeps the machine ticking over. It continues to generate and trap warmth while you're away. If you're stepping away for more than 15 minutes, do a proper shutdown. It gives the hardware a chance to fully dump all that stored heat. Remember that large monitors act as heat amplifiers. The back panels radiate warmth directly toward whoever is sitting opposite you, which can create pockets of trapped hot air in the middle of a row of desks. Simply giving your hardware some distance and turning down the screen brightness slightly keeps the air moving and helps your workstation stay functional through the afternoon. The same rules apply to the equipment we don't see every day, the networking gear and printers tucked away in closets or break rooms. Routers and modems usually rely on natural airflow cooling. They have no internal fans, so they depend entirely on their vents being clear to let heat drift away. Backup battery arrays are often the first things to fail. When temperatures climb above 25 degrees, the life of these batteries is effectively cut in half, and they can even begin to swell or leak. If the air conditioning fails, a small server room can reach dangerous temperatures in minutes. In these cases, you need a system that triggers an automatic safety save and shutoff. This diagram shows that sequence in action. When a critical thermal limit is met, the software automatically saves all running data and closes applications safely before the hardware shuts down. Setting up these automated safeguards ensures that even if the cooling fails, your databases remain uncorrupted and your equipment stays physically protected. Every time the weather gets this hot, someone asks if they can just put their overheating phone or laptop in the office fridge for a few minutes. Please, don't do this. Moving a device from extreme heat to extreme cold causes instant condensation to form inside the casing. Water forming on a live circuit board will immediately kill the machine. Looking after your hardware this week isn't just a chore for the IT team. It's a fundamental part of keeping your daily operations running. By giving your gear a few inches of space, enforcing proper rest breaks, and keeping critical equipment out of the sun, you can keep the office running smoothly. Taking these small steps helps ensure you get through the heat wave with your files, your infrastructure, and your sanity entirely intact.